Support CGT. Give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome. VikingBart here, and here on the channel CGT Talk. We talk about tech stuff, we review gadgets, we give you relaxing moments, and we teach you how to make money. Active income, passive income, just extra income, real money, vouchers, cryptocurrency, you name it, we try it, we tell you. Now today I'm going to do it a little bit different. Yes, a little bit. We're going to tell you how to save up. Because right now there's somewhat of a big financial crisis going on and we need to start saving on things. So let's start with saving water, because fresh water is getting harder and harder to find and there is more demand. And it's also becoming more expensive in every country, sadly. How can you save water? Well, let's start with a simple thing, a shower. There are these shower heads that use less. They save money because they allow more air to go through. So it feels somewhat different, but you save up to 50% of water from time to time. You can always shorten your shower times, of course, take less baths. Now some people, when they open up the crane and the water comes through, it's kind of cold. It's not hot yet. Take some time. Now don't let that water just run away. No. Take a bucket, take a bottle, fill it up. You can use it later to flush the toilet, to give to the plants, or just consume it wherever possible. Little things. Also, when you're going to brush your teeth, don't have the water running. Take a cup, fill it up. Maybe even fill it halfway if you don't need more water. Just try to save wherever you can. Don't always wash your car by hand. If you can take a shower at work, well, just do it. It's your company is paying. Let them pay. They're already taking a lot of profit on you, so just do it. Another thing, the car. Yeah, these days fuel prices are going up massively. And there's actually no reason to do that, but hey, it is what it is. We can thank our many governments for that. Yay. So you got a car and you're going to use it. Awesome. That's what you're supposed to do with it. First of all, how to save money? Well, save on drag. And that means get rid of any ribbons, any flags, any weird stickers, any things that are sticking out that creates drag. Because drag asks more power, more fuel of your car. So get rid of them. Hup. Tire pressure. It's a classic. Every 2 to 3 months you go to those machines that are free. Make sure your tire pressure is correct. When using airco, make sure you don't have more than 5 degrees Celsius difference with the outside temperature. Sure, it's better to be in a cool environment, but it's not healthy, and when you step out and there's like 10 to 15 degrees difference, bang, you get hit on the head with the temperature. So not good. So 5 degrees maximum, go easy on it. Make sure your airco is clean, of course. When you're in the car and you're not using your GPS, well, turn it off, because it also uses a little bit of power. And then one very important thing, save on weight. There are cars that when you get rid of the junk, about 21 kilos, you save up to 1% of fuel consumption. That's nice. So keep in your car the things you need, the things that you legally need and the things that you really need. Anything else that's in your car that you don't need, get rid of it. Tell your mother-in-law she's not coming along. It's the best excuse to leave her home. You need to save money. She stays. Here you go. Another way to save money with the car is plan where you're going. Look for the eco routes. The routes that are less full of traffic, that save money, that allows you to drive straight or at the same rate. Use adaptive cruise control, which can block your maximum speed, and you keep going with it, which is nice, and it really helps you save up to 1 to 2 liters every 100 kilometers, which is nice concerning the price is very high for each liter of fuel. Also, When you know you have to be in the center of the city, try to park outside somewhere about a kilometer away from your destination. Just walk, it's healthy, and it also saves a little bit of money. Okay, now let's go to the main part, saving money at home, saving energy. The most obvious thing will be the lighting. We are not in a room, turn off the light, of course. Also try to switch everything to LEDs, super LEDs, because they use a lot less power than normal lights or even those standard saving lights. It's a small investment, but it pays back very soon and fast. If you have devices that you don't use, unplug them. Even if they're small and just waste a little bit of power because they have a red LED light on, unplug it. Do not unplug your fridge or deep freeze. That's useless, of course. Try to put your deep freeze not in direct sunlight. Put something in front of it or over it, a reflecting coat, because when it's hot on the outside, those devices will use more power. More power means more money you need to pay. Try to save also energy you create. When cooking, there's heat left. Try to collect it. When you're using an oven, try to have some bricks. Like I did a review about the brick nick. Just some clay stones that you can food in, put it on a barbecue, in the oven or in a fireplace, and it will cook your food. But it will also hold the heat for a long time. So you might be cooking a meal at the evening, and by nighttime the stones will still be hot and give you energy to keep warm. Alright. Also a classic, try to turn the temperature down a degree or 2, 3. Put on a sweater, put on some good socks, because you lose a lot of heat with your feet, also your head. Now I don't see you running around at home with a hat on or a beanie, would be a bit silly, but if you want to do it, yeah, just go for it, man. Also solar panels. If you have some, awesome. If you haven't, look into it. But make the right investment. Because these days a lot of companies are placing Chinese made solar panels on your roof, home batteries by Huawei. Well, don't. Because they suck. The quality is poor and the power they can store, it drops massively in a few years. If you have money, invest in Tesla home batteries, Solar City, do that. Because they're reliable. We've seen it with even those Tesla Roadsters, the first generation. Those batteries still hold up for 90% of their original power, which is quite unique, and it's awesome after 15 years. No other car battery can do it. That comes from that era. So Tesla is a safe investment. Make sure you choose the right solar panels and solar types. Also small solar panels. I got a few of them hanging on my window. They power my phone. External batteries. Okay, those external batteries you can also charge when you're at the office. Let your company pay for it. Place an adapter. Put them all in. At home you can power your cell phones, small devices, or just even laptops. That's a nice thing. Now one of the things that uses a lot of energy is air conditioning. At the northern hemisphere we got the hot summer coming, and the summers are getting hotter and hotter. Nothing we can do about it. You can choose for an airco, which is great, will keep everything cool, but it uses a fuckload of energy. So how can you keep it cool and not use so much energy? Well, window full. Solar window full. You can just place it at your window and it will keep out some of the hot temperature, hot rays. It will give you less light in the house, but normally it's so bright that you hardly notice it. And it does keep the temperature a little bit lower. What else? Well, some of us have domes in some rooms. Lots of light, and I don't need to explain to you, if you have one, how hot it gets. Well, put on some coats, some sheets. The way I did it, I used 2 camo nettings and then a white sheet, because white reflects, it's very nice. and there was enough light coming in, but there was a difference of 10 degrees Celsius. It was amazing. I should have, if I knew this much sooner, I would have put the sheets on much sooner. So keep the sunlight out. Don't forget to ventilate. In the morning or at night, open up all the windows, let some circulation go. Maybe try to keep out the bugs, because they're annoying, of course. And when it gets too hot, well, use some normal ventilators. Some you can connect to your solar panel, the little ones. Put them in a dark spot, a shadowy spot, and they will give you some airflow. If you're using a big one, well, take a bag of ice, put it on the back. The ventilator will suck the air from behind it, so the cool air from the ice, and it will flow to your room. This is a nice thing that actually really works. The only thing you need to do is change the ice from time to time. Try to use those fixed ice panels which you can put in the fridge, in the deep freeze afterwards. So that really helps. It won't help as much as having a real airco, but those little things help. If you're going to buy a new car, think about the color. Don't buy black. If you like it, yeah, go ahead, but when you have a car in a lighter color, like white, light blue, aqua or yellow, there's a big temperature difference. I've noticed it myself. I've had a black car and now I'm driving a bright yellow one. It's a whole different experience. I'm never buying a dark color one again. It's going to be bright and light. Awesome. So those are a few things. If you know some other ways, please share them here with others. The more we know, the more we can save. Even micro savings, those little savings, we can put together and have a big saving, and we can invest them. We can invest them in other things that will save energy at our place, at our home. Buy new equipment that uses less power, or invest. Crypto market, devices, anything is possible. So that's it for today. Let us know what you think about this concept on our page. And of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time.